Now, we're going to do some sus stuff, guys. So, please scroll up. Because this is very sussy. Alright, sus time. Sus time. I'm not your princess. Didn't we agree you'd release me once I helped you deal with the messenger? Is this not roleplay, but a different thing? What happened? It's already been 3 days. I can't be bothered to argue with the maids who are following me. I'm ready to sprint toward the palace gate. Before I can take another step, however, a shining sword suddenly blocks my path.
おとなしくしろ。本物の姫様が愛する人との仰せから戻ってこられたら、偽物の貴様も解放してやる。
Oh my god! I'm a princess, but also an imposter. I mean, I am a princess, but the blade's cold gleam slices the inner turmoil in my mind. Only whispers of the wind remain. What if I also have a beloved that I'm eager to meet?
大切な人?
Yes, my taisetsu no hito. The sword-wielding maid scrutinizes me before sheathing her weapon.
貴様が姫様の代役として最後までこの芝居に協力するなら、その者がどこにいようと連れてきてやろう。
Oh, thanks. She makes it sound so easy, but I don't even know if he's in the sea or somewhere on land. Is this a side story or actually part of her myth? It all started a week ago. Rumors swirled around the outland desert about a strange protocore fragment. It was connected to a string of peculiar instances. Oh, okay. At first I thought I'd be investigating by myself, but upon learning about my mission, Rafayel volunteered to be my guide. Oh, so this is the modern day, and now we're a princess. Okay. And we set off on an adventure to the distant desert together, just like that.
着いたよ。ここが洞窟にあった回数が史上最多で、考古学界で最も修復が難しいと言われている第72窟だ。
Facing the stone wall, Raphael grabs a flashlight. He turns it on, and light shines on ancient symbols. He glances at me.
かけらはこの壁画の洞窟の中にあるらしいけど、どう？何かと共鳴できた？
Raphael has been scouring the caves with me all morning, but to no avail. Stepping on the gravel, I inch forward and try to resonate with the mural. Weird. I'm not picking up any protofield fluctuations. Were the rumors just lies? Raphael sighs and extinguishes the cold light in his hand.
まあ、文化財の発掘にはそういう奇妙な噂がつきものだしね。だけど世界は広いんだし、どんな不思議なことがあってもおかしくない。この洞窟の奥にはあっと驚く魔術が隠されているかもしれないよ。
Do you think I'm a 3-year-old? I'm about to speak out when out of the corner of my eye, I notice a subtle movement from the mural.
どうしたの?
Believing my eyes are playing tricks on me, I rub them and look again. A dancer's sleeves flutter as if she's ready to leap into the air.
本当に怖くなったのかい？今のはただの冗談。
Noticing my silence, Raphael follows my gaze. The graceful dancer has vanished without a trace. Is this a result of the protocore fragment missing with us? After a few seconds pass, I take several steps towards the mural. I resonate with it. I thought I could grab the fragment, but the mural's strength is stronger than I expected. It engulfs me in an instant. Oh my god! Oh my god, we got isekai'd! Holy shit! We got isekai'd, guys! Okay, my name is Before I lost consciousness, I saw Raphael follow after me as he vanished into the depths of the dark vortex. Once I regain my senses, a different scene unfolds before my eyes. I immediately look for Rafayel, but there's no one here. What is this place? Where did that mural go? Where did that mural and Rafayel go? I struggle to stand up as I gawk at the intricately decorated palace looming over me.
何者だ姫様の離宮に無断で入り込むとは
Still trying to process everything, a glint of steel suddenly catches my eye. I look up and see a maid wearing a formal uniform. She's glaring at me. I attack, trying to knock the sword away, but she effortlessly evades and seizes my wrist. Her skills. She's in a league of her own. Oh my god. There's like a long thing to read, okay? Alright, I'll try. I expected to be treated like a spy and killed, but to my surprise, the sword-wielding maid escorts me to a room, praises my attire, and then tosses me a set of elegant garments. The night before the messenger's arrival, the princess ran away to meet her beloved. To deal with the messenger, this quick-witted maid deems me a fitting substitute and pulls me into her plan. And so, in my quest to find Rafayel within this bizarre space-time anomaly, I wandered the palace. A crimson veil covers my face as I unwittingly assume the role of the princess. Okay, I became a princess, guys. Pretending to be a princess is harder than I thought. I figured I could handle a diplomatic meeting in the Great Hall, but I was greeted with a series of unexpected problems. For instance,
姫様が離宮にいらしていると聞き、各地の使者がお慰みにと贈り物をお持ちになりました。
you know, as a princess, I would hope that I'd have like a lot of free time or something, you know? Earlier, I was in a standoff with a sword-wielding maid. Now there's a female messenger. I mentally prepare myself once more and slip back into the role of the princess. All right, bring him in. I have urgent matters to attend to, so be quick about it. At her signal, men wearing all sorts of attire line up respectfully before me.
ご覧ください。こちらの美目秀麗なお方はいかがでしょう。
Oh my god. These are your humble gifts?
お気に召されませんか。では、こちらの長身の方は。
Wait, I got gifted men? Wait a second, what? Oh my god, I got gifted men! This is the best. Oh, yes, this is exactly what I would want as a woman. I'm as a princess. To avoid any more trouble, I pretend to be picky and look disdainful. Unexpectedly, the female messenger remains composed as if she was expecting this.
どの方も姫様のお眼鏡にかなわないのであれば。
Winking at her group, they quickly make way. Rafayel! Yes! Oh my god. Wait, why does your hair look weird from behind? At the other end of the room is someone wearing a robe adorned with gold and gauze. He walks forward.
炎の術を得意とする美形の殿方でございます。
Fire. From the moment fire is mentioned, my gaze stays on the person before me. Fire acts as a veil over his face, the haze preventing me from seeing him clearly. I know who he is. I'm not dumb. I know my boyfriend. With a wave of his hand, the figure conjures leaping and twirling flames. The palace's courtyard is illuminated with an even brighter glow. It's only after the flames fade that the tall figure reveals himself. Of course, it's Rafayel with his nips out. He gracefully navigates through the crowd and steps over the swaying shadows to stand next to me.
こんなに好き嫌いが激しいとは、姫様は気難しいお方ですね。
You're supposed to bow before me. I'm your princess, bitch. Sorry. I have very, very, very strict protocols, okay? He takes my hand and places a flower made of fire into my palm. What did you clip, Shiny?
では、僕はいかがですか?
Oh my god. Okay, anyways, stop watching myself. Okay. Anyways, Tell me, Your Highness, do I pique your interest? Stoke the flames of your... Shut up. You have your nips out, guy. Seriously. A torrent of questions floods my mind, but I don't know where to start. Ignoring the murmurs of onlookers, I take Raphael's hand and lead him to my bedchamber. Oh my god, I lead him to my bedchamber! What? Wow, I'm a very forward princess. I didn't expect myself to do such things. Oh, sweet lord. I close the door to my bedchamber, discard my red veil, and eagerly guide Raphael to the Wow. Wow. I'm so forward. Where have you been? I thought I'd never see you again.
僕のことを心配してくれていたのかい？
心配してるよ、本当に。Raphael turns and leans back against the bed. Smiling, his gaze is fixed on me. I blush. Eagerly. I know, right? So sus. Sort of?
じゃあ、僕に会えないのが不安だった？
それは、ちょっと。
それも違うの？はあ、わざわざ貢ぎ物のふりをしてまで会いに来たのに。
Okay. Raphael sits up next to me, ready to share his recent experiences. He holds out his hand to pull me closer. Just as I fell from the sky and landed in the palace courtyard, he opens his eyes to find himself lying on an altar. Oh, he was on an altar!
その小さな国が後ろ盾を得るために、一番年下の王子を大国の姫に捧げることになったそうだ。
Oh? Are you the small country's youngest prince?
ただ、噂によると、そのお姫様は悪逆非道なサディストらしくて。
サディスト? She's a sadist. Hey, it's me! Oh my god! Hey, go. Raphael pauses and casts a mischievous glance my way. This has nothing to do with me, right? He doesn't give me a direct answer. Okay, shut up, man. Just because it's me doesn't mean it's me.
息子に恥ずかしめを受けさせたくない王妃は、解決策を求めて術師に祈祷させたんだ。
Was that when you fell out of the sky and got captured?
半分正解。僕は連れてこられたんじゃなくて、自分の意志でここに来た。
But how did you know I'd be here?
まさか。
Raphael shrugs in response, as if he just stated a simple fact that everyone knew. Well, here you are. Aren't you afraid of running into the real princess who's tyrannical and salacious?
本物の姫のことは知らないけど。
Raphael leans closer to me and scoffs. There's a hint of a smile on his lips.
久しぶりに会えたのに、全然心配してくれない誰かさんは、悪逆非道とは言えなくても、冷酷無情と言えるね。僕が来なかったら、君はさっきの男たちに魅了されていたかもしれないのに。
That's nonsense. I retort immediately. Raphael straightens his posture as if he were victorious in proving a point. He looks at me, his gaze tinged with seriousness.
君がここにいるかどうかはわからなかったけど、少なくとも僕が飛ばされたところにはいなかったから。ここにもいなかったら、どうにか逃げ出して次の場所を探すまでだ。君が僕のことを忘れていない限り、必ず見つけられる。それに、もしものことは本当にそうなった時に考えればいい。
Raphael, before I can finish speaking, I hear a peculiar noise outside the door. I quickly gesture for Raphael to be silent. A curious maid peeks in. Raphael waves his hand and extinguishes all candlelight in the room. Only the lamp in front of the bed is still lit. It casts a soft glow in this intimate space.
まだいるのか。なかなかしぶといね。
I need to do something else.
協力してあげようか。
Sure. I'm going to be a tyrannical leader and a sadist, I guess. Scanning the room, I reach out and adjust the golden accessory on his chest before gently pushing him back on the bed in one fluid motion. Hey. While caught off guard, Raphael quickly plays with a strand of my hair and pretends to whisper sweet nothings into my ear. Does he have to pretend?
どうやらあなたの噂
That's all he
は本当
does.
のようですね。
And you aren't just as good with your words. My arm brushes against his skin and I tense up. If this improvised show continues, then I won't know what to say next. Fortunately, the maid outside the door seems to realize what's happening. She snorts and steps back. Finally.
もう少しいてくれてもよかったのに。
Hey. Hey. This bitch was like, I wish she had stayed for a little longer. Just as I'm about to get off Raphael, I am immediately pulled back into his embrace. Of course I am. Such a greedy little thing. Greedy little fish. I'm the one who's surprised now, but I quickly relax in his arms.
久しぶりだから、もう少しこのままでいさせて。君は僕が恋しくなかったみたいだけど。
But I do.
なんて暗すぎてちゃんと聞き取れなかった。
Okay. Just because it's dark doesn't mean you can't hear, Raphael. Somewhat stunned, yet also amused, I move closer and whisper into his ear. On those days where I couldn't see you, I missed you. I missed you more than anyone else. Did you catch that? These are all lies, by the way. Totally didn't miss you at all. In the darkness, the hand creeping up my back seems to hold me even tighter.
じゃあ、もう少し長く抱きしめないとね。
Oh no, it's the sussy part. Oh, it's not. Oh wait. Oh no. What? Okay. More things to read. Days pass. The princess still hasn't returned, and no one knows if she ever will. It seems everyone has silently accepted this under a facade of calm. To keep up appearances, Raphael and I continue to play our roles in our finely crafted show of bliss. I am an indulgent princess, while he is the haughty beauty I favor. But behind the scenes, we're devising a plan on how we can return to Lincoln. Raphael tells me that based on his observations so far, he suspects we're in the era in which that mural was made.
僕の推測が正しければ、この時空にもあの壁画が存在するかもしれない。
The doors to my bedchamber are firmly shut. As usual, Raphael visits me every afternoon here. Afternoon sunlight flows through the cracks of the wooden window. The golden accessories on his attire shine. They're a spectacle to behold. A light bulb goes off in my head, and I add onto his statement. Do you think we'll be able to go back home if I resonate with it again? Raphael contemplates my idea for a moment. Then he gets up from his chair and heads to the door.
行こう、お姫様。
Where are we going?
帰り道を探しに。
Traversing the shadows cast by daylight, Raphael speeds through the courtyard, passes the garden, and heads deeper into the palace. I follow close behind him with the same quick steps until he stops in front of a wall. When you said we'd find a way home, did you mean we would start from here? I gaze at the looming palace walls, their imposing presence akin to an insurmountable fortress. We're like birds trapped in a cage. It's too tall. I almost want to know what's supposed to be kept out or in.
僕たちが逃げ出すのを防ぐためじゃない？
Raphael raises an eyebrow and looks behind him.
お姫様、外の世界を見てみたい？
Of course, but before I can finish, I notice my feet are no longer touching the ground. Raphael is already carrying me. Where is he carrying me? What are you doing?
見ての通り、君を抱き上げているのさ。
Suddenly, the palace wall doesn't seem so daunting. I stretch out my hand, my fingers almost touching the top of it. I peek over the wall, and there, a vast desert glitters under the sun.
外の景色はどう？いいな。
With a bit of support, I hoist myself onto the wall's ledge. I reach out to Raphael. Come up and look at it yourself. You won't know otherwise. Raphael hesitates for grabbing my hand. With a bit of effort, I manage to pull him up. Raphael and I sit on the palace wall and survey the landscape in the distance.
確かにいい眺めだね。この目でちゃんと見たよ。
Honestly, the view isn't exactly striking. It's just a barren desert. The wind whips up sand and dirt, stinging my face. Then again, it feels like it's been ages since I've had a breath of freedom. I realized why the princess wanted to escape. Being confined in this palace is dreadfully dull. She had nothing to do except to live the same boring life, day in and day out.
姫が逃げ出したのは愛する人に会うためじゃなかった？
Even if the person I like is around, I wouldn't want to have such a life, because he wouldn't like that either, right? I turn to look at Raphael. Raphael, will we be able to return to Lincoln?
今は無理だ。あと一つ足りないものがある。
Which is?
僕たちを元の場所に連れ戻してくれるものがね。
何の? I want to ask Raphael what he's talking about, yet before I can even open my mouth, someone angrily shouts behind me.
誰だ？塀に乗っているの！
Raphael and I hastily turn around and spot the guards who are about to rush toward us. We have no choice but to jump down. Raphael grabs my hand and leads me deeper into the palace.
こっち。
After some time has passed, he pulls me into a dark, secluded spot. He leans closer and I'm pressed against a shelf. Oh my god. This place. Raphael covers my mouth with his hand and I immediately stop talking. Okay, enough with the heartbeats. Oh my god. But in the next moment, his face is closer to mine. My heart is beating like a drum. A couple of minutes pass, and it seems the guards who were after us disappeared. Raphael lets go of me.
さっき何を言おうとしたの？
That your nipple is very distracting. I was about to ask, where are we? Please cover up.
広大な砂漠には洞窟がたくさんあ
It's
る。
just like really pink.
僕たちをここに飛ばした第72窟を見つけるのは至難の技だ。ただ、何かヒントがあれば話は別だけどね。
Every time I scroll up, it's right there. I know, right? A very pink nipple. In other words, the things Raphael is referring to that will take us up back to the way we came is a map in the library. I haven't looked at all the books here, and there's a problem. They're written in another language. Can you understand them?
読めないよ。
Oh my god. With a casual flick of his wrist, Raphael taps the top of my head with a book he pulled out from a nearby shelf.
探すのは地図だ。絵なんだから文字を読み取る必要はないでしょ。
I nod and dive headfirst into a sea of books. From morning until dusk, we search through almost every nook and cranny, but we fail to find a map. At this moment, the last bookshelf that needs to be checked stands before me. It's located in the deepest part of the library. It's all the way up there. It's too high. I'm so tiny. How am I supposed to get the big book?
砂漠使い。見つけた。
I turn around, and maybe because I was on my tiptoes for too long, I lost my footing. I stagger forward towards the wooden shelf. It wobbles, and a book falls onto my head. Oh my god, ow! When the book lands on the ground, it opens up and reveals its colorful illustrations. Yet before I can get a closer look, Raphael picks it up and closes it. Nudging my shoulder, he directs me towards the door.
早く行こ
Nande? Something feels off. Raphael's actions are usually graceful, but the way he's moving is weird. What was in that book?
う。さあ、
Saw
見ていないから
じゃねえわ。
わからない。
Wait, ちょっと待って。
さあ、見ていないからわからない。
Saw. I didn't see it. So how can I know? You know what? Don't lie to me. I saw there were colorful drawings in it. Do you think there could be murals?
違う。
But you didn't even see it. How can you be so sure? How strange. Raphael is brushing me off, which only makes me more curious about that book. While Raphael is trying to come up with this response, I grab the book he had placed back on the shelf. Flipping it open with a flourish, I only realize that it's actually a... Oh my. I'm stunned by the drawings, but then a hand covers my eyes and another snatches the book. Hey! Give me back my porn book!
だから成人向けだと言ったのに。
세진じゃないわ。
これでわかったでしょ。自業自得だよ。
You didn't say that at all.
そこまではっきり言わないといけないのかい？
Fine, fine. Let's go back and study the map. Swipe the map from Rafayel and hold it close to my chest as I dart out of the room. I'm itching to leave this embarrassing experience behind. Look, it's just a porn book. Come on. I've read so much doujinshi, please. I've read more porn than you have, Raphael, mostly of two boys.
ちょっと待ってよ。どうせ僕しか知らないことだし、誰かに話すつもりもないのに、何を緊張しているんだ。
ね、うるせえんだわ。In the bedchamber, we spread out the map on the fancy velvet with gold embroidery.
この砂漠使いは、臨空市図書館が所蔵している聖域列国見聞録とほぼ同じ内容だから参考になるんじゃないかな。
Raphael grabs a pen and paper from the table. He sketches out locations of the palace and city gate.
城門を出てずっと西へ向かえば、石窟の大体の位置を把握できるはずだ。
The flame of the incense burner flickers, and a faint fragrance permeates the room. Watching the flicker, I don't speak.
何を考えているの？
I wonder, will we be able to go home without a problem?
それはもう塀の上で考えたじゃないか。
Oh, good. Welcome back. You missed the porn. Didn't you already chew on that question up on the wall? Feeling anxious, I give Raphael a skeptical look. Eh? Yeah, apparently like a porn book fell on my head and then he saw what was in it and we didn't and we were all like, what's in the porn book? I mean, what's in the book? And he's like, nothing, I didn't see it. And we're like, you obviously saw what's in the book. And so we grab it and we looked in the book and it was porn. And he was just like, and we were like, oh my God. And I was just like, don't act so innocent. And he was like, look, you looked in the book. Oh no. And I'm like, I've seen so much porn in my life, please. Like I've literally seen more porn than both of these people. So I am not, please. I want to look at the porn more, please. I want to see how good it is. I had to drink something after saying that. All right, anyways. Feeling anxious, I give Raphael a skeptical look. But even if that space-time vortex appears, we might end up in a different reality. Who knows where we'll be? As the flame dies down, ready to go out, Raphael throws a spark from his palm to reignite it.
そしたらまた君を見つけるよ。
You're pretty confident, huh?
僕は人探しが得意なんだ。今回だってそうだろ？
You've done it very many times, my love. We're very proud of you for finding me in many lifetimes. The warmth of Raphael's hand envelops mine and melts away my worries about uncertainty.
すべての雫がいずれ海へ流れ込むように、道に迷った人も必ず家に帰る道を見つけられる。
姫様、死者から献上された
Oh no, is this fruit going to be a aphrodisiac?
また彼女か。本当にしつこいな。
Wow, you look so angry. Just as the maid is about to barge in, Raphael flings himself onto the bed. He's using his body in a last-minute attempt to conceal the map. Oh my god, this man. I then lean in, pretending to be intimate. Don't zoom in, I know, right? the nipple is bigger now. We're occupied right now. If it's only about the fruit, kindly leave us be. The maid nonchalantly sets down the tray and heads to the door with measured steps. Before she leaves, she looks back.
では、いつでもご用命に応えられるよう、ドアの前に控えさせていただきます。
Please leave us alone, maid-sama. Oh no! Okay. Thought I hit my things. Why is everyone in this palace so fond of eavesdropping? I guess pretending won't work on her. Yeah, what am I doing? My god. Let's make it convincing? Oh my lord. Do we have to?
こんなに過激なの。じゃあ、僕は受けの姿勢でいい？それともじらしてほしい？
じらして。しないで。Oh my god, no. Okay.
明日になったらまた
Wow!
手間が流れそうだね。
Oh my god, okay, grape time, I guess. Why is always play with this boy?
誘惑の魔物か。そういう役を演じたことはないな。こうすればいい？
Eat it! Take it, boy. Open your mouth.
乱暴だな。じゃあ一滴も無駄にできない。姫様がそういうプレイをしたいなら、僕は付き合うしかないね。
Wait, ちょっと待って. I want to keep that one. Anyways.
More 待てなくなったの？遠すぎて届かないな。姫様が良ければ。多分もう少し下の方。
Oh my lord. Okay. Why is there juice on you? Don't make those sounds, my love.
もっと探してみて。
I want all of these for later. Ooh! Just eat the fucking grape!
もういい。代わりに他のものをくれない。
Please stop making these sounds! Did we go all the way? Like we did in the tub? On this night, I drift in and out of my dreams. Is this a dream or not? The candlelight is long gone, lost in the darkness. No more light, time dissipates unnoticed, only the sky's hints at the passage of time showing it's past midnight. I lie in bed, waiting for someone, anything to.
起きているかい?
Yes. Maybe.
行こう。
In the next moment, a burst of light pierces the darkness. Raphael and I quickly get off the bed. I take the map while he grabs his bags. Avoiding the guards, we follow the real princess's escape route. Raphael and I get on our horse.
この先の砂地は揺れるからしっかり座ってて。
The night sky adorned with a silver moon is the epitome of elegance, and the desert reaches for the horizon. It's like just the two of us, suspended between heaven and earth. The horse continues to gallop, and the world zooms past us. All of a sudden, I feel a strange connection to the princess whom I never met. Is this how she felt when going to meet her beloved? I hold on to Raphael, hoping to find the mural soon, but also wishing this journey never ended. I lose track of time as we sit on the horse. Then Raphael pulls the reins and the horse stops before a cave. This must be it. Following the map, we locate the cave where the mural should be. Raphael holds a lamp and its light shining on the stone wall before us. Unexpectedly, the wall that should have possessed the mural is bare. Oh no, we're fucked. As we look at our shadows, we exchange a look. We're at a loss for words.
もしかしてまだ完成して
Oops, sorry. We were so certain the mural was the key, but now we don't know what to do. Where did the painter go? Painting tools lie scattered on the ground near the stone wall. There are mineral pigments of various amounts. Oh, is he the painter? Can you paint it by men?
この石壁は天然の状態じゃなくてすでに細かい泥が敷かれてカオリンが塗ってある。
Seeing me still fixated on the dark red brushstroke, Raphael takes my hand and guides me deeper into the cave. It's time to investigate. Deep within the cave, colorful ore is piled in heaps. As Raphael casually picks up a piece of malachite, I realize something. It's not the mural itself that we need. Is it the paints? If the protocore fragment is hidden in the ore, then that's our ticket home.
試してみる?
A long night draws to a close as daylight seeps through the crevices and touches the faint remnants of darkness on the wall.
ひょうたんからコマでこれで全てが元に戻れるかもしれない。
I clutch the malachite in my palm.
待って、まだやることがある。
I'm surprised as Raphael takes the ore from my hand and guides me back to the stone wall. What are you doing?
この時空に来ることはもう二度とないはずだ。
Okay, what do you want?
だったら、二人しか知らない痕跡を残した方がいい。
In the dimly lit cave, he turns to me. Holding a paintbrush, he gazes at me tenderly.
何をぼんやりしているの？ほら、足元の朱色の顔料を取って。
Not quite adept in ancient painting techniques, Raphael ends up with paint smeared all over his hands. Starting with burgundy at his base, he swiftly outlines a figure attire with just a few brushstrokes. Is that me?
他に誰がいるんだい?
He dips his brush into the cinnabar pot and adds a red fish, its tail vividly flicking. And why is the little red fish next to me? Raphael gazes at me, a gentle smile on his lips. Is he the fish?
好きだから。好きだから。
A streak of crimson light shines. The girl and the small fish break through an illusionary barrier, traveling from the desolate desert to the boundless ocean.
よかった。今回は君がいて、僕を家に連れて帰ってくれる。
I can almost sense the damp air. I turn to look at Rafayel. Is it me or does it smell like the sea?
いや、雨が降ってきたみたいだ。
The air is getting heavy, and water droplets trickle down from the rocks. It's a sun shower. Is that what they call it?
すべてが雨に飲み込ま
In
れたら
English?
一緒に臨空まで泳いで帰ろうか。
Sorry, I don't know what it's called in English because in Hawaiian we call it like Pele's getting married. Like whenever there's sun and it rains, Pele, which is the goddess of the volcano, we'll say like Pele is getting married. So that means that it's raining when there's a sun out. And I didn't know what they called it in English. I just say Pele's getting married whenever that happens. I don't know what it's called. I guess sun shower makes sense though. Oh, shoot. Sorry. Peering out from the cave entrance, I see a radiant light shining on Raphael's face.
異世界に来て姫や貢ぎ物になった上に偶然砂漠で雨に遭遇したことが
Yeah, we experienced so many magical moments together. This has to be a miracle, right?
確かに奇跡的だね。ただ、一番の奇跡をあげるなら
Oh, you didn't know there was a name for it? Yeah, I didn't know there was a name for it either. I just know the way we say it in Hawaiian. I just don't know what we say it in English. He turns to me. Or Hawaii, because it's still an English way of saying it. We just
この時空
don't
で
have
も
a
君に会えたことじゃないかな。
Not knowing how many seconds passed, I look into Raphael's eyes. His fingers are intertwined with mine.
次の時空でも僕は君の手を握り続けるよ。
Gazing at the ore in my palm, I hold my breath and focus. I use my resonance evil. A familiar vortex appears. I tightly hold Raphael's hand and jump. Yay, we made it! Before I realize it, I find myself gazing at the mural of the beautiful dancer. There she is, moving gracefully in her attire, as if she had never left. Raphael? I tried to look for Raphael to see he's next to me, his arms crossed. He's watching me closely.
またここに戻ってくると、なんだか覚醒の感みたいなものを感じない？
I feel like we had a fever dream. That's what we had. Yeah, it's nice in a way, especially since I still have you by my side. Raphael turns his head and stares at the mural. His silhouette, outlined by the gentle light against the stone wall, casts a shadow that melds with the painted clouds among the dancer. It almost becomes a part of the ancient mural. While I am captivated by the scene, it remains lost in its own thoughts. He remains lost in his own thoughts.
今見ているこの壁画があの古代の画家のオリジナルなのかな？
As Raphael speaks, he walks to the other end of the wall, and in a blink of an eye, he vanishes, as if merging with the eternity itself. I quicken my steps and try to grab the blurred shadow on the mural.
何を慌てているんだい？僕はここにいるよ。
I'm worried that if I blink, you'll disappear again.
付近の送迎タクシーは全部出払っているみたいだし、近くにサンドバギーも見つかりそうにない。翼を背中につけても飛べるわけないし、泳いで帰るしかなさそうだ。
Raphael looks at the seemingly endless expanse of yellow sand outside the cave.
でも砂が海水にならない限り、僕はきっと砂漠で座礁してしまう。
Or a kind soul could rescue you again. Raphael smiles, taking my hand. He leads me deeper into the cave.
前もって彼女にお礼を言っておいた方がいいかな。
thinking about you. Thinking about you can't wait until tomorrow. Shut up. I love you. Aw, okay, we ended. Yay, we did all of it. Well, I did as much as I'm going to do for this particular event on stream. The rest will be all done off stream because there is a bunch of stuff I need to do.